All right, sixth grade, our objective today is to finish up talking about polygons. We're going to finish up 10-2, which is concave, convex, and we talked about different types of polygons as well as the definition. So I want to start with, to see what you remember, for classifying polygons. So if you're given X amount of sides, well, what is it called? So let's start with 3. If a polygon has 3 sides, of course it's closed, it doesn't have any curvy sides, and what is that called? Good job. So hopefully you guys all knew that. And if you did not write all these down, please jot them down. I wanted to show you the flow chart of polygons today. Neil. We might wait until tomorrow to do that, okay? Okay, 4 sides. Greta. Good, quadrilateral. Okay, 5 sides. Kevin? Good. 6 sides. Ray. Good. 7 sides. Grace? Good job. Oh, 7 sides. Did you say hect? Okay, sorry. I thought you said octagon. You're good. I'm thinking we're on 8, and I thought I heard octagon, Grace, for some reason. 7, heptagon. What about 8? Evan? Good. Octagon. Number 9, so 9 sides. Amberly? Good. Nonagon. 10 and 12. 10, Alexis? Good. Decagon. Okay, hold on. I'm getting to that. 12. Neil? Dodecagon. So 12, 6th grade. 12 is dodecagon. So you might be wondering, why is 11 not there? Anything not on this chart is called an n-gon, which means the number of sides that it has, it goes in for n, and then the gon part. So anything else is called an n-gon. So if it has 11 sides, it's an 11-gon. 13 sides is a 13-gon. 14 sides is a 14-gon. I guess. This is also in your geometry book. Now, someone may have a name for 11, for 13, for 14. According to the geometry book you guys will use in 2 years, this is how they address all the names. So I figured I would show it to you this way. Gio? Okay. Well, if you remember, email that to me and I'll pull that up on the smartboard for class. Okay. Okay. If you come across it again. Nathan S? Yeah, no, you're right. Side 7, did you guys learn that was called septagon? You can use that. Some of you, I know last year they said that to me. If you learn 7 is septagon, you can also use that. The elementary schools, some of them teach it that way, so that's... Okay, listen, you need to raise hands, okay? No more yelling out. Okay, let's go over homework, okay? So let's go over homework answers. Neil, stop. Okay, number 1, we're just going to go around the room here quickly. Grace, what did you get for number 1? Good. And I think it asked you what kind of triangle it was. Yeah. Good. Acute. What else could you guys have said? Gio? Good. Acute or equal angular? Nope, just 1. Number 2, Mike. Good. And how do you classify that one? Okay, you needed to. That's what the directions said. Nathan S? Good. Acute or equiangular. So you can have either one. I'm just abbreviating here. Number 3, Skylar. Good. X equals 20. And what kind of triangle was it? Yep, that could work. And for some unknown reason, the book doesn't have that. Isosceles. Did anyone have anything else for 3? I know. But she's right because she remembered base angles are congruent. So to me, you're okay because I took that extra step and taught you guys about base angles. Jordan, what'd you have? No, not obtuse. Number 3. Abigail? Yeah, that one's acute because they are 80, 80, and 20. Those are the sides. So if it's obtuse, it has to be more than 90. Would you say? Okay, well then you're good. Number 4, Evan? Good. And what kind of triangle is it? Nope. Camille? Good, that one's a right triangle. Number 5, x is 5 meters. Number 6, the angle measures are 72 degrees, 60 degrees, 48 degrees, and it is acute. Number 7, they forgot to add the 90 degrees in, so it should have been 90 degrees plus x plus 2x equals 180. So they needed to add the 90 degrees in there. So again, they just forgot it. The correct answer should be x equals 30, not 60. So number 7, the correct answer should be 30, not what they had, which was 60. Number 8, x equals 46. It's obtuse. Number 9, x equals 15. It's acute. Number 10, x equals 49. It's right. 11, x equals 23. It's obtuse. 12, x equals 33. It is acute. 13, x equals 63. It's acute. 14, I think I have you guys explain that. So explain why the sum of the measures of the acute angles of a right triangle is 90 degrees. So it should be pretty easy. Peyton, why? Awesome. I usually just set up an equation for a problem like that. You know there's already a right angle. So if you subtract that from both sides, you know x plus y, which are the other 2 angles, are going to be acute because x plus y equals 90. Neil, 15? Go ahead. They're good. You can go back to 14. What were you going to say? Yep, that's basically what I just said. Yep, you're fine. Yep. Okay, 16, Abigail. Good. 8.1 yards, and this one is isosceles. Number 17, Josh. No? Oh, yeah, that's right. Mike, 17? Good. 28.1. And what kind of triangle was that? You didn't do that either. Okay, please make sure you're reading directions, okay? Equilateral. 18. Anyone want to try that? Drew, what'd you get? Nope. You define the sides. There should be 3 of them. Ray? Good job. And they're all millimeters. What kind of triangle is that based on sides, Greta? Good. So that is a scalene triangle. I can go over that one in a couple minutes if you guys need me to. 19, Michelle. Good. And what were the sides? Good. 33, 54, 54. It was all inches. And that one is isosceles. Number 20, Abigail. 28, 64. And you said 88, right? Good. And what kind? Based on the angles. Nope. They're all less than 90. Good. So this one is acute. All right. Gia. Okay. Anyone else while Gia's looking? Steve? 12. You got what, 34? Okay, so let me ask you this. Your initial setup, Steve, did you have 2x plus x plus 3x minus 18 equals 180. Okay. After you combine like terms for 12, you get 6x minus 18 equals 180. Did you have that? Add 18 to both sides. You get 6x equals 198. 198 divided by 6 is 33. Did you divide wrong? Okay. You didn't have to find the sides. You just had to find x. 2x, x, and then 3x minus 18. So just find x. That's all you needed to do. Okay, anyone else? Questions on anything? Mike? 18? Yeah. All right, 18. I'm going to move this. Okay, 18 is the one that talks about the sides of a triangle. So I'm going to first label them. This is side 1, this is side 2, and this is side 3. Okay, so it tells us the length of the first side is twice the length of the second. So I'm going to make the second side x. The side 1 is 2 times longer than side 2. Okay, and then it says the third side is 5 more than the second side. So 5 more than the second side means x plus 5. From there, add all of them up, set them equal to, what was it, 29. So after you combine like terms, Mike, you get 4x plus 5 equals 29. Solve for x. Was this the hard part, was setting it up? Okay. Okay, anyone else? Neil? The third side is 5 more than the second side. This is the second side. I'm not going to reread the whole thing, but it said the length of the first side is twice the length of the second. So the first side is twice the length of this side, and then the third side is 5 more than the second. No, this is 18. Geo, not the window problem. This is 18. It just is a triangle. Yeah, you have them mixed up. Right. Yeah, but that's why that's wrong. Okay. It should be 12, 6, and 11. Okay. Anyone else on the homework? Okay, for a couple minutes, Gio. For a couple minutes, I want you to open up your notes. Just a couple minutes. I knew going over the test would take some time today. Open up your notes to page 4, I think, is what page it is in yours. And we're just going to continue with polygons and quadrilaterals. Yes, Ben? It's not. We're not leaving yet. So can someone remind us what the definition of a polygon is? Kevin? Good. Yep. Good. So closed figure, only intersect at the endpoints, and there's nothing that overlaps. There's nothing that intersects. It only intersects at its endpoints, which are the vertices. So we already went through all this. So I want to start with examples 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so number 1 at the very bottom here, is that a polygon? The very bottom of page 4, is that a polygon? Or page 3, sorry. The very bottom of page 3. Abigail, why not? Very good. That is not a polygon. Steve, you with me? It's curved, so that cannot be a polygon. Number 2, does that fit the definition of a polygon? Amberly? Yes. Good. Good job. Why is it concave? Good job. Yes, it's concave. Remember the definition from yesterday, kind of weird. Concave, it goes in. So try to think of it that way. It's going in. Definition from your book is not convex. So if it's concave, something is going in. You could also, could also make 2 points anywhere in the figure. And if the segment goes outside of the figure, then it's definitely concave. If it stays inside, it's convex. Geo, number 3.
Yes.
Okay, yes, concave. Why is that one concave? Okay. What kind of polygon is this? How many sides does this star have? Peyton. Good. It's a decagon because it has 10 sides. How many sides does number 2 have? So what kind of polygon is it? Jordan. Good. It's a hexagon. And yes, it is not regular. Correct. They're all different sizes. So very good. Camille. If you put them here, yes, but you need to check everywhere. You can't just pick it and make it stay inside. You need to pick everywhere. So if I'm not sure, which usually it's pretty easy to figure out, I'll check at the spot that I think it might go outside the figure. Gio? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, flip over. Let's look at the next page in your notes. Okay, number 4 at the top there of page 4 in your notes. What is the best description or best classification for that figure? Grace? Okay, more specific. You're correct. It is a parallelogram, but look at this. Parallelograms do not necessarily always have all the same sides congruent. So a little more specific. Do you know? Good job. Rhombus. So as specific as we can get, remember from yesterday, a rhombus has all congruent sides. All the sides are the same. Opposite sides are going to be parallel because a rhombus is a type of parallelogram. Okay? What about number 5? There's exactly one set of parallel sides. David? Good job. Trapezoid. There's exactly one set of parallel sides. It's a trapezoid. Number 6, all we know is that there's 2 sets of parallel sides. Shane? No, because you know why? Neil, don't take people's pencils. We can't say this is a rectangle because we don't know about the right angles. We can't assume it, even though, Shane, I agree with you, it looks like it. So what could you say? Good. The most specific name, based on the information we're given, is, and I ran out of room, is parallelogram. Okay, you can't say rectangle because we don't know opposite sides are congruent, and we don't know that there's right angles. Jordan, sorry, I was thinking. Yeah. Oh, did it? It looks, number 4, it doesn't look the same? Yeah, and that happens sometimes when they draw pictures of figures. They're not going to be drawn to scale. So yeah, they might be trying to trick you. Look at the marks they give you, because if they have those tick marks that they're all the same, then they're all congruent. Okay? Any other questions or comments? Okay, one more. I want you to look at number 10, and then we're done. No, just one more, because we got to go. Okay, so number 10, first thing I'm going to ask you is, we need to find x. Then we're on number 10, so open up your notes to number 10. How do we do this? So instead of a triangle, we now have angles in a quadrilateral. Nathan S., how do we do this? Good job. So we need to add up all the angles, just like we did triangles, but we are setting it equal to 360 degrees instead of 180. So there's 360 degrees in a quadrilateral. Do you guys remember the formula we used to find the sum of interior angles of any polygon, Grace? Awesome. N minus 2 times 180. 4 minus 2 is 2 times 180 is 360. Quadrilateral always has 360 degrees. At this point, we are combining like terms, and all we're doing, like we did on the triangle problems, is solving for x. After we add 30 to both sides, we get 10 equals 390. What's x? Abigail? Good. X is 39. That's all that we have to do in that entire section. It's just like what we did with triangles, but a quadrilateral has 360 degrees. So this lesson still is somewhat of a review. We'll spend some more time on it tomorrow, but do you guys have any questions? Sorry about that being rushed. We spent more time on the test than I thought we would. All right, I want you guys to write down page 518. You're on page 518 in the book, Gio. That's why we're not doing that. Okay, 518 in the book, just 1 through 17, and 22 and 24. Yep. You did learn it. We spent half the day yesterday on it and 10 minutes of today on it. So yes, you did learn it, Ray. You're fine. You're 2 years accelerated. You can handle it. Okay? You're fine. If you're not okay, you can go back to the regular class. You'll be fine. Okay. Any questions? Okay. Boys are first today, so go ahead and get packed up.